The wind howled across the Flannan Isles. Atop the cliffs, the lighthouse stood alone against the darkness, its beam flickering over the raging waves. 3 veteran keepers stood watch in silence, knowing nothing waited beyond the relentless ocean but weary routine. Or so they believed. That night everything went wrong. First, the lighthouse lamps sputtered as if fighting to stay lit. Then came total darkness. The generator had failed. Thomas, the youngest at 28, volunteered to check it. When he reached the equipment shed, his eyes widened. In the gloom stood a masked stranger gripping an axe. Thunder cracked. The storm-engulfed lighthouse was about to descend into terror. Thomas, James, and Walter were the solitary guardians of the Flannan Isles lighthouse. Thomas, still learning the sea's secrets, was curious and green. James, 40, was a practical skeptic, a seasoned keeper. Walter, 55, spoke little, his face etched with tales of shipwrecks and old superstitions. The lighthouse was both their home and prison. Surrounded by ocean, they were cut off from the world. Their only visitors were the supply boat that came every fortnight. But tonight's storm was too fierce for any contact with the mainland. Inside, the cramped space smelled of salt and lamp oil, its cold stone walls echoing with routine. Keep the light burning, make rounds, log everything. What Thomas found in that shed defied all protocol. James and Walter awaited his return, until a scream came. Thomas burst inside, slamming the door. His hands shook as he gasped. "There's a man out there. He has an axe. He was waiting for me." The storm roared. Something scraped against the door. James rushed to the window but saw only rain and lightning. "You sure?" he asked, forcing calm. "I saw him. Right in the shed." Thomas's voice trembled. Silent until now, Walter grabbed the rusted rifle from the wall. His face was grim. Then bow. Something pounded the door. The men exchanged glances. James jerked his chin toward the entrance as Walter stepped forward, cocking the rifle. "Who's there?" No answer. Just the storm. Thomas pressed against the wall as a greenish flash lit the window, light from the sea, unnatural and sickly. James's spine tingled. What the hell was that? Before they could react, the door shuddered violently. Something was breaking in. Walter braced himself, rifle steady. James snatched the maintenance axe from the wall, now a weapon. "Barricade the door," Thomas yelled. They piled furniture against the entrance as the pounding grew. Between thunderclaps, ragged breathing came from beyond the door. "He can't get in," James muttered. Then, a new sound. A creak from the back window. Walter snarled, "The window!" They spun around. Outside, between lightning strikes, slender shadows moved. Not waves. Something alive. The lighthouse had become a death trap. With a final crash, the door gave way. The masked figure stepped inside, axe in hand. It moved deliberately as Walter fired. The shot echoed, but the thing only staggered before advancing. "Run!" James screamed. They scrambled upstairs as the storm raged. The faltering light strobed their panic. Trapped, they saw only one escape, the back window. James and Thomas exchanged a glance. They hid behind the door, so whoever was behind did not see them, and when the intruder rushed in, they pushed him to the window. The masked man lost its balance. It clawed at the air before plummeting into the void. Its scream vanished in the wind. Silence fell. The storm continued, but the danger seemed past. Gasping, they stared at each other. "What was that?" Thomas whispered. Only the sea answered.